How are you today?
Good.
Good. My name is Tracy. I'm a student nurse at Cal State Long Beach. I'm here to assess your cranial nerves and your motor and sensory function today. So just before we get started, can you tell me the name of that cat?
Ulu?
And do you know what the date is?
December 8th.
December 8th. And do you know, can you tell me where we are?
At home.
Why we're here?
You just told me we're doing a cranial exam.
A&O times 4, that's right. And I'm gonna get my cheat sheet because there's a lot of tests on this one. Okay, Mr. Fujimoto, so first we would do the cranial nerves. We'd assess cranial nerve 1, which is the olfactory. I would have him close his eyes and put something in front of his nose and have him tell me what it is. And then to assess cranial nerve 2, which is the optic nerve, we could either do with the Snellen chart, where I would have him stand 20 feet away and read the smallest line possible. Or we could do the confrontation test, which we did in another exam, where we face each other, we each cover the same eye, and then we test the peripheral vision by moving, up and down, to test it against each other. So we're going to assess cranial nerve 3, which is the oculomotor, cranial nerve 4, which is the trochlear, and cranial nerve 6, which is the abducens, with the diagnostics test and Perla. So I'm going to hold my finger out here, so I'm going to have you follow my finger with your eyes, but keep your head steady, okay? This is cranial nerve 3, 6, 3, 4, 3, 6, 3, and 3. Okay, so I'm just shining a bright light in your eyes. I'm just going to have you look straight ahead, okay? Okay, now keep looking straight ahead. Now go ahead and focus on my pen light. Okay, so he's Perla, 3 millimeters, constricting to 2. And his palpebral fissures look equal horizontally, bilaterally. So those are all intact. So we have the trigeminal nerve, which is cranial nerve 5. Let's go ahead and clench your teeth for me. And keep them clenched. Okay, that's good. Motor function's good. So now I'm going to have you close your eyes and let me know when you feel something, okay?
No. 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 No.
Okay, all the sensory functions for that nerve are intact. So we're going to do cranial nerve 7. We already did 6 with the diagnostics. Cranial nerve 7, which is the facial. So go ahead and smile for me. And frown for me. And close your eyes really, really tight. I'm going to try and open them. Okay, you can open. Now go ahead and lift your eyebrows for me. And poof out your cheeks. Cranial nerve 7 is intact. So we'll do cranial nerve 8. You would do the whispered voice test where I would stand behind him, cover one ear, whisper some words, and have him repeat back and do the other side as well. We did that one as well in a previous video. So cranial nerve 9 and 10 are the glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerves. So go ahead and open your mouth and stick out your tongue, please. And your pen light. Open your mouth, please. Say ah. Okay. His uvula and soft palate both rise. And I would touch the posterior with a tongue blade, but I don't have one to check for the gag reflex. So we're just going to pretend that's intact. So cranial nerve 9 and 10 are intact. And then cranial nerve 11 is the spinal accessory. His trapezius and sternomastoid look equal bilaterally. So go ahead and shrug your shoulders up for me. Okay, good. I'm gonna have you turn your head to the side into my palm. Okay, and the other one. Okay. All right, spinal accessory is intact. The strength is equal bilaterally. So then we're going to do the hypoglossal, which is cranial nerve 12. So I'm going to have you go ahead and stick out your tongue. Okay, you're good. No deviation, no tremors, looks midline. Go ahead and say light, tight, dynamite.
Light, tight, dynamite.
Dynamite. Words are clear and distinct. Cranial nerve 12 is intact. So now we're going to test your motor function. So just looking at your muscles. Muscles look symmetrical and equal bilaterally. So go ahead and have you grip my hands. Okay, good. You're good. Cat. Okay, go ahead and put your arms out like this for me. I'm going to have you lift up against my palms. Okay, now go ahead and push down. I'm going to do the same with the feet. Go ahead and push up. Okay, and down. Okay, muscle strength is 5 out of 5 bilaterally equal. So I'm going to have you get all loosey-goosey with your arms and your legs. Loosey-goosey. I'm just going to move his arm around. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with the legs, okay? Loosey-goosey, please. Ugh, his legs are heavy. Yep. He's good. His tone is good. It's normal. He has full range of motion. I didn't notice any involuntary movements like tics or anything, so he's free from that. So now we're going to assess your cerebellar function. So what I'm going to have you do is place your hands on your thighs, palm down, and then you're going to lift them and turn them over to palm up, and then place them back down, and then go back and forth and repeat. Okay, repeat. A little faster. A little faster. Okay, you're good. You can stop. So now I'm going to have you take your hand, and you're going to touch your thumb with each of your fingers and go back and forth. Okay, now go ahead and do the other hand for me, please. Okay, you're good. Thank you. So now I'm going to hold my finger out here, and what I'm going to have you do is take your index finger and touch my finger, and then touch your nose, and then back to my finger, okay? So go ahead and do it with your right hand. Okay, that's good. Now with your left hand, please. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is have you close your eyes and put your arms out straight. Stretch your arms out straight. I'm going to have you take your index finger and touch it to your nose and then back, and alternate your hands, your fingers. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. And now you can put your arms down. Thank you. So now I'm going to have you take the heel of one foot and put it against the shin of the other, and then move down along your shin. And do the other side. Perfect. Thank you. You're good. And now I'm going to have you, please, if you can stand up and just walk towards the wall. Turn around and come back. Okay, you can have a seat. Perfect. Gait looks smooth and rhythmic. I don't know if you could hear my cat growling. No shuffling or anything like that. Now I'm gonna have you stand up one more time. Hands at your side, feet together, and eyes closed, please. And just kind of hang out for a few minutes. Okay, for 20 seconds. We did this one in the other test too. Okay, you're good. You can open your eyes and sit back down, please. So now we're going to test your senses, your sensory system. So I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I want you to tell me if you feel something sharp or if you feel something dull, okay?
Mm-hmm. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp.
Okay, perfect. So now, I would like you to tell me when, just say yes when you feel something touch you, okay?
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yes. 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 Yep. Yep.
Cat wants it.
Yep.
Okay. So Kika wants to play. That was good. So now I'm going to have you close your eyes and go ahead and put your hand out. And I want you to tell me if you can relax your fingers, if I'm moving your fingers up or down, okay?
Up. Up. Down. Up. Down.
Okay, and the other one, please?
Up. Up. Down. Down. Up.
Okay, good. So now, I'm going to have you close your eyes and stick out your hand, palm up. And I'm going to place an object in your hand and have you tell me what it is.
Key.
Perfect, thank you. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed and put your hand out, palm up again. I'm going to write something in your hand and have you tell me what I wrote.
3.
Yes. Now, I'm going to, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Back with my trusty paper clip. I would like for you to tell me, please, when you feel these as 1 point. Okay?
Now.
You can't see it, but I did it myself and it was the same. So now, I'm going to put an object on you and have you point to where it is touching you, okay? Okay, you can put your hand down, or you can leave it. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Mr. Fujimoto. We're all finished for today. All of his cranial nerves and motor and cerebellar and sensory functions were intact. Is there anything else I can get for you?
No thanks.
Okay, here's your call light. Let me know if you need anything.